Hey everybody, welcome back to George Does Stuff, the absolute worst knife review channel on the internet and points beyond. And tonight, for some reason I always do my reviews at 11 o'clock at night, I don't know why. Tonight, or whatever time you're watching it, I have an unboxing. And I'm not a big on unboxing videos, but this is a knife that I'm very much looking forward to opening, and I figured I'd share it with everybody on my channel. I did a poll to see what my next knife should be. Only one person voted in it, but this was the company that they voted for. And this is a knife that I've wanted for quite some time, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. So, without further ado, let's get this guy open. We're gonna use the old Deca-Hogue here, get the job done. And you guys may be able to guess what this is. If you saw my poll, you definitely know what it is. Now, I could show you at the bottom, which I'll tell you, but instead we're just gonna open it. So I obviously have not opened this. It took a while for it to come from China. I'm not opposed to Chinese knives. I like to be able to afford all American knives, but reality is you gotta get what you can get. Although this is not an inexpensive knife by any stretch. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, the Kunwu bag. That's actually really nice. Ooh, and it's velvety lined. Oh, that's a happy bag. Okay, get your minds out of the gutter. Or maybe I should get my mind out of the gutter, I don't know. Got your Kunwu Knives card, which is very cool. We have stickers, which are what makes the world go round. The other thing that helps keep the world going is desiccant, this little silica gel. Delicious. The always completely unnecessary cloth. Dear China, we don't need any more of these. We have plenty of these, so you could save a little money by not shipping them. But hey, they threw one in there, so there you go. Very nice. Glad to see it. And last but not least, the star of our show. Look at that. Finely milled. We have the Compadre. And just the second it touched my hand, I was just like, holy crap, that is, the hype is real. Oh, look everybody. It's a front flipper. How lucky are we to have a front flipper? This has got incredibly nice textured titanium. It has that Damascus pivot collar, which I think is really cool. It's got the Kunwu logo on there. Got a nice lanyard hole over here. It appears to have a reversible clip, which is kind of nice. Nice titanium clip there. It's got the relief on the outside, which again, it doesn't bother me. This is a frame lock, which I like a lot. Let's give her an open. And whoa, this thing is stiff. Let's try the top. That is really stiff. That's going to need to have some break-in. But man, that is just a fantastic looking blade. Look at that. That is nice. Nice satin. It's got the other side. The Compadre, it says there. Yep. The Compadre. And I believe this is Van X. Super clean. Wow. Really, really nice lockup. That is a really well milled knife. That looks, the fit and finish on this is really nice. Look at that. That is really good looking. And again, this pattern titanium just it's really grippy. It's surprisingly grippy. Got our jimp in here. It's pretty good jimping. It has my favorite thing in the world, a finger choil, a actually practical, usable finger choil. You can really get in there and grip on that sucker. It's got a little bit of oil on it. Let's use our supplied little rag there. Clean it up just a touch. That is a really, really nice looking knife. And man, it is comfortable in hand. I was kind of concerned because of the kind of, I consider it a little bit dramatic curve that we have here. And that maybe for some reason it wouldn't feel comfortable, but it is quite the opposite. It is ridiculously comfortable in hand. And I really like that big broad blade on there too. Try saying that 3 times fast. Big broad blade. But yeah, that is nice. Let me see if I can. There we go. It's starting to break in a little bit. Let's see. Just needed somebody to play with it a little bit. Let's see if we can get her going here. I just suck at doing front flippers. There's just no doubt about it. That is not my strong suit. But it can reverse like no problem. Great action too. Feels really good. Let's see. It is a little stiff, but it feels like it'll break in pretty quick. And the size on this is just about perfect. And that is a really, really good size, comfortable. It has 0 blade play. It is like a bank vault. That thing is locked up really, really well. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's kind of love at first sight. By the way, I should also mention that tomorrow is Blade Show Texas. So I'm going to be going to Blade Show. I may get some footage for everybody. I may not. I don't know. I think Strider's going to be there. I don't know if Mick Strider is going to be there himself, but if he is, I'm going to fawn over him like a fanboy, but that's a whole other video. Anyway, so let's do a quick size comparison here. We have the Paramilitary 2, which you can see is a little bit bigger there. We got the beloved Spyderco Native. Move this up a little bit. Give you a little ballpark idea there. We got the Bel Air, which I think I'm going to be getting the carbon fiber and raw Magna Cut blade on the new Bel Air. A buddy of mine just got one, and it's really nice. Here it is against the Deca Hogue. I mean, it really kind of just fits right into that sweet spot. It obviously is not going to be a slim carry like these other 2 knives, but comparatively to the Spyderco, it'll probably be pretty close. Let's see. Let's fold her up and see what we can get here. A little close-up knife music. As much as I love Spydercos, they do carry a little thick, but yeah, this looks like it's going to be very comparable. It's not going to be a problem to carry it. I don't want to try to convey that message, but it's definitely not going to be a super sleek, It's not going to have the same profile as like a Militar, where it just, when it gets in your pocket, it disappears and you forget you even have it. So, but because of its size, the fact that it's not the large Padre model, I think it's actually going to help, which is a little bit thicker. I'm going to wave my fingers like this to be a cue for me to maybe put the dimensions in here somewhere. Up there. All right. And maybe they won't happen because, again, this is the worst knife review channel on the internet. On the box, let's see if there's anything fantastic on there. This Compadre model. It's funny. It doesn't actually list the metal. I mean, I know for a fact that it is Vanex, which is one of the reasons why I bought it. This is my first Vanex knife. If you're not familiar with Vanex Super Clean, well, then these are the 2 knives to bring in to compare it to. And I guess this one as well. All 3 of these knives are Magna Cut knives, and Vanex has a very similar quality to Magna Cut in that it's highly corrosion resistant. It's not quite as, I don't think it has quite the edge retention that Magna Cut does, or the toughness that it does. But I'll say it 1,000 times, toughness doesn't matter with pocket knives. Toughness matters with fixed blades. With pocket knives, you're really not that concerned. But, I mean, the great thing about a knife that is made with Magna Cut, I mean, like with this knife, everything is, I believe the screws are LC002, which is extremely corrosion resistant, and with nylon and Magna Cut, this knife is, I mean, you can use this on as a diver, ocean diving. I mean, because it's just not going to rust. And Vanex has a very, very similar quality in that it's very, very corrosion resistant, and obviously titanium is as well. I don't know what components they're using on there. I'm assuming they're probably just stainless steel like most knives, but again, this will be highly, highly corrosion resistant, which is great, and it should hold its edge pretty well. And man, what a beautiful edge that is. It looks absolutely fantastic. Let me get a little feel here. All right, well, that being said, I know this is going to be kind of a quicker review than normal, but this thing's been sitting on my desk for 3 weeks, and I wanted to get it out, and because I might carry it tomorrow at Blade Show. But let me get a piece of paper to sacrifice to the paper gods. Oh, look at that! I happen to have a piece of paper sitting right there. There was no edit involved with that at all. I have a feeling, from feeling the edge, that this should be a non-issue here. Let's see what we got here. That is redonkulous. Holy crap. That is a factory edge. And that is unbelievable. That is incredibly sharp. Straight from the factory. That is kudos to you guys at Kunwu, man. Good job. Holy crap. All right. Well, hey, everybody. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to zoom in on this guy one more time so you can see this beautiful knife that I'm going to proudly carry quite often because, man, that is just a great looking knife. So, yeah, hey, I broke 200 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for subscribing. It means a lot to me. I really like what's going on with the channel. I love the comments you guys are leaving. Some of you guys are just cracking me up. You're hilarious. You know, if you got a knife channel, another guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of your knife channel, but I subbed to his channel. He left a great comment. I had to go sub his channel because it was hilarious. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys staying to the end of these videos to watch the cut tests. I appreciate the comments, and I promise that my videos will never get any better. Although I'll try to at least have some interesting knives for content for you guys to see. And thank you again so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to George Does Stuff. I'm George, I do stuff. I'm the proud proprietor of the worst knife review channel on YouTube, which is evident by the fact that I have none of my lighting on.